Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, y'all? Ooh, man, it's been a lot going on. So what's up with y'all? First of all, who we got up in here? Type and be seen. Who we got up in here? Four people, no communication, no hi. What's up? What's going on? It's too much stuff that's going on, and I find it like really tremendously funny that everything that's going on, we're the bad people. Like, really. So let me just start off by saying this. I'm saying that there's people out there that feel like, okay, Goddess is doing too much. And when her kids was doxxed the first time, people did have an issue with that. If anybody can find me a video clip or a screenshot of a person who had outraged the first time it happened, I would greatly appreciate that because I don't remember anybody really having no outrage. I remember a lot of people talking about it. I remember a lot of people saying the same things that they're saying now, which is, oh, well, she get too smart. She got too much mouth. She this, she that. That still doesn't warrant you doing what you did. I don't feel sorry for anybody else because at the end of the day, nobody really felt sorry for that girl. A lot of people thought it was a joke. It's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of narratives that's being pushed around. Apparently, even though YouTube is a social media, app, people are not allowed to say how they feel, what they feel. If I say the wrong thing and you take it some type of way, and then you make it your life mission to quote unquote do things that you think that hurt my feelings. Like for instance, seven accessories to murder thought that I was gonna feel some type of way because somebody took the time and the patience to go through all of my videos. Oh, oh, really? Hey, Munchie. So somebody takes the time to go through my videos to get a picture that I put out there. Like if I felt some type of way about the person that I am. Yeah. But yeah, I seen him, Munchie. I seen him. And you know what? It really don't matter. Let them have a field day. Let them have a field day. Hey Cheryl. I find it very funny that you put a picture that I put out there. Like you wouldn't have had that picture unless I put that picture out there. So obviously that must tell you that I really don't give a fuck what nobody think. Like, why is looks the only thing that the first thing that people go for? Oh, you really think that that's my name, though? You really think that's my name? How cute. How cute. Hey, Annalena. But people, when they troll, like, had I would have been like 10 years old, that probably would hurt my feelings. But I don't care. It doesn't matter. Okay. Hey, Mia S. At the end of the day, I'm like, it's a lot of people running out here with narratives. One person said, RMD, I forgot the rest of their name, but RMD says, oh, well, that's what they get because they want to put their 2 cents and stuff. And you think that that's going to stop somebody from speaking? I mean, honestly, really, you think that's going to stop somebody from having an opinion and speaking out and saying what they got to say? And I'm deeply touched that you went through all of my videos. It's only certain videos where I actually show pictures of my face on there. Remember, I put those pictures on there. And you took your time and had that much patience to go and find my goddamn picture that I put on one of my videos. The obsession is real. Right. But I'm like, I cannot. I cannot. I just really don't think like I've been away for a while and I noticed that because I've been taking care of personal things in my life, which I should do. You know, that's what normal people do. They take care of things that they have to take care of in real life. So I've been on here, but I haven't been live for a little while. So, but I'm seeing everything that's going on. I be in the chats, I be in the bushes, I sees it. And then the thing is, you got a lot of people out here trying to cash in on an opportunity and make things seem the way they're not. Now, I say that to say this because Tracy had posted something about 2 or 3 hours ago, and she put the caption up there, "Five, nobody gives a fuck about your kids." That's her platform. That's her community feed. She could put whatever she wants to put on there. But that does not speak for the people that are cool with her, that have no problems with her. And that's simply that's what it is in a nutshell. You don't have any problems with her. Good morning to you, baby. Yeah, the obsession is creepy. It really is. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning and two trolls already came in here talking about, oh, Casey. The fuck? That's not my name, dummy. Y'all believe the dead lady? Oh my goodness, it's so cute. It's so cute though. It's so cute. I'm just like all this stuff going on, and it seemed like we being attacked from all sides. I mean, that's what it felt like to me. I mean, you got seven fucking accessories to murder. Then you got the other ones, the fucking pill popping committee and shit. Then you got fucking Gacy Lane and shit. Like the fuck, like how many of you motherfuckers, y'all say that it take motherfuckers to gang up on each other, on a motherfucker, but how many of your motherfuckers is going to take before y'all realize that no matter how many times y'all gang up on us, we've always been solid. We have always been solid. I had the dead lady plea to me, tell me, oh, don't mess with Goddess. She talked about you. This, that, and the third. Goddess couldn't have possibly talked about me, and I could not possibly talk about Goddess because there's nothing at around that time or at that time that we really even knew about each other. I was just her mod, and she just had a channel, and she did podcasts with another group of females and stuff like that. It's nothing that we could have possibly known about each other. I was just her mod because I enjoyed being in her chat. So that's crazy. Pill Popper over there capping for the races behind all. Yeah, and then oh my goodness, it's so much stuff. Like they said, it's a plot. It's a sinister plot against whom? That's one. Why? That's two. And what's the outcome? That's three. Like for what? Nobody's plotting on it just because you sit up here and you cool with you don't have no problem. You don't necessarily have a problem with a person, and y'all done been on each other's, platforms or whatnot. Isn't that what content creators do? They get on each other's platform. Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff. I liked the video. Thank you, Mia S. Munchie said the pill popper have been capping for the racists behind the scenes, laughing. Everybody else got doxxed as if it was their karma. But who got doxxed though? That's what I'm saying, Munchie. Who got doxxed? The chicken got the nerve and midget fingers and her channel and all. Um, hey Jasmine, 88. And that's what I'm talking about. Like why do people care? Like why do people care so much because a person have an opinion? And then I watched you go watch Cassie Jackson's video that she did when she spoke on Goddess and she spoke on 7 accessories to murder. Um she had a lot of good things to say and she brought up some very good questions. So I would just tell everybody to go see. Uh Munchie said, let's see, Pizarro got docs in Wiley. That's crazy. Like at the end of the day, this is the question though. How do people know that that's Pizarro? Pizarro never showed her face. You have to think. In order for Pizarro to have shown her face, where did he get that from? Yes, he can get a person that sounds like Pizarro. But the other question is, did Pizarro confirm that this was her? If Pizarro hasn't confirmed, she said it was her. She did. Well, hey, I'm pretty sure that's not going to stop her from coming up on here, though. I'm pretty sure her family member get. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? At the end of the day, that I don't think that that's going to stop Pizarro from coming up on here. Again, I don't think that's going to stop Pizarro from coming up on here. Like just because you show a person's picture and a person's child, that's not going to stop a person from coming up on it. Like I don't understand what is the end goal. What is the end goal of it? Cheryl says she don't believe that. Yeah, I'm just like, the end goal is that's not going to stop people from coming up here and speaking on their platforms when they want to. It's not. So they're putting all this time and this energy in for what? Nothing. Nothing. And they keep working. They keep work. Did y'all see the video with her in the car and her kids wasn't in seatbelts, little babies? I got pissed off about that. But this is the thing. This is the thing. Realistically, it's a lot of people that do that, and they know they're not supposed to do that. The only difference is that somebody got caught on camera with it. It's a lot of people that have done that. I'm just saying, like, y'all gonna judge every single person that do that? It's a lot of people that do that. That's all I'm saying. It is because we know in our own lives, we just seen one person do it. We just seen our family members do it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us may have done it a time or two, or whatever the case is, but it's not like it doesn't get done. So I mean, just keep for me, I try to keep the outrage to a minimum. It was a month old baby and a year old, and yes, madam, don't make excuses for her. I'm not. I'm not making excuses for her, but people act like that's not a common occurrence. It's not. I've seen it myself. I have. I have. And one thing that people have to understand also, and I'm not making excuses for nobody. I'm not. I'm really not. Genuinely, this is my opinion. There are people out here that have done way worse. And what people don't understand, as a parent, as a mother and a father, nobody's parent is perfect. Nobody's. I'm gonna just say that nobody parents are perfect. A parent's role is to bring their children up and instill values in them and let them go out into the world and either use those values or find their own path. That's it. If my family did that, I'm cuddling them the fuck off. Well, I mean, some people feel like that. You have a right to feel that way. They really trying to judge her over mothering skills, but Jason has no right to post it in the first place. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Jason is essentially the hitman for people that want that content creators want people to get hit. That's how I see it. Because this is not his first time doing this to somebody. And it probably won't be the last time him doing this to somebody. That's what people not realizing. When a person can't get to a person themselves, yeah, they gonna go to him because he has resources. Only way that a person can cause division if they allow it to cause division, Munchie. I remember listening to Bizarro on her channel a long time ago. She was pretty and not overweight. Let me see. Let me see. So they don't even have seatbelts on a school bus. Right, exactly. It's what you show. Hold up. It's what you show. It's what you show. Okay? Pizarro wasn't in a store having a conversation that she shouldn't have in front of her kids. Pizarro didn't stand out front of her daughter's or her son's school and cry about 50 Cent. Pizarro, that's what I'm saying. Everybody want to have outrage and stuff like that. Yeah, just because I said that, but they are two different people. They are two different people. Was that wrong? Yeah, she knows she was wrong for that. But why cling on to that wrong thing? What else has Pizarro done? What else has Pizarro done that would further have you critique her mothering skills? I'm just saying. You can call me a hypocrite all you want. Hey, Leandros. You can call me a hypocrite all you want, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You got to go on the severity of things. You act like that don't happen. You act like that don't happen. What doesn't happen often is a woman standing outside her daughter's school crying about 50 Cent. What don't have what well this happens every day, but you never really see it on film. Is a woman in a store having sexual in your windows while their child is present. What don't happen is they're sitting out chilling outside and their daughter is like 6 feet away and they smoking and drinking. Please tell me if y'all seen Pizarro do any of those things, and I'll retract my statement right now. Yeah, they is up early. I don't think it's outrage. I think it's more so her cutting up on here when she's live. Exactly. Exactly, Jasmine. And I think so too. So they trying to grasp that, but oh, I'm a hypocrite. How am I a hypocrite? You got to look at the severity of each incident that happened. Okay, so you got one for Pizarro. She was in the car and her kids didn't have no seatbelt on. Okay, all right. You want to look at Fire Babe. Since somebody want to bring up Fire Babe, you want to look at Fire Babe. What has Fire Babe done? I just named a couple of things off. You gotta think of the severity of that. You do. It's just crazy. Annalena said the trolls are early risers today, and Leandris. Hey, Caroline. Wait a minute, I don't want to miss nobody. I don't want to miss nobody. Hold up, let me see. I mean, it's really nobody's business, but it's out there, and it probably hurts to watch to humiliate, and that's all it really is. At the end of the day, they want to. You right, Jasmine. I agree with you too. I agree also. Um, and that's all it really is at the end of the day. They want to humiliate people. They want to feel like they took somebody out their comfort zone. And just because they have a lot of people that's behind them that laughs and skulks at it and this, that, and the third. Y'all act like y'all, like bitches act like they ain't never seen bad parents a day in their life. Motherfuckers act like they ain't never seen fat people. It's fat people everywhere. The fuck? Get over it. Get the fuck over it. Don't worry about when the Most High gonna punch my motherfucking clock, bitch. Worry about when he gonna punch yours. That's what I'm talking about. That's evil to me when someone thinks they are trying to embarrass them for the wrong reason. Exactly. And like I said, parents are not perfect. I don't know nobody's parent that is perfect. Even if you grew up in a two-parent home and nobody's fucking parents are perfect. You do what you can as a parent. You try to instill values and hope that your child lives by those values. But ultimately, the decision is the child's. Y'all putting too much stock in the wrong things. Times change. That's evil to me. They've been blocked, madam. That's fine. It don't bother me. Exactly, Munchie. Let me see. That don't make her a bad person, but facts are facts. Exactly, Jasmine. I agree with you. It was like revenge, in my opinion. Of course it is. What other reason would Jason have to have an issue with Pizarro? My question is, who gives a who gives a fuck? Those her chitlins. Stop looking up, folks. Exactly. That's the point. And that goes back to what we always say. The reason why this stuff is happening because people getting their feelings, and people might be a little tech savvy or know somebody that might have some information, and they take that and they use that as to their advantage because they cannot deal with their feelings. They can't deal with their emotions. They can't. They can't. If it would kill some of these people, half of these people, if they had to deal with their real emotions every goddamn day. It would. So the best thing is the dox a person. Adelina said for real. Munchie said right. Munchie said Lizzo is beautiful. True, it shouldn't matter. Right, Cheryl. Grand Rising, simply a sweetheart. Hey, allegedly. Okay, everybody's speaking. But like I said, you can say what you want about a person. A person can call you whatever they want. It's what you answer to. It's at the end of the day, it's really what you answer to. Like seven accessories to murder said, oh look, another fat bitch that's trying to be counted. No, I've never tried to be counted. I never wanted to be in the limelight. I never wanted to be in the public eye. That shit don't move me. It don't. I thought it takes a village to raise our kids the right way. So why people don't point out what you need to fix and go in an uproar? I'm confused. Exactly, Jasmine, and I'm glad that you said that because yes, the old saying is it takes a village to raise a kid, but you also have to throw in and that it's not that time anymore. It's not that time anymore. It's not. And you got to look at it. Times have changed. If you try to correct somebody's child nowadays out there in real life and shit, you might fuck around lose your life. You really do. Even though it's a lot of people that's in denial of their motherfucking children. It's a lot of people that in denial, they're walking around like they think they to them, their fucking children are some angels, and they really not. They some fucking monsters running around this bitch. They do. We live in an age and an era where parents will actually the first thing they do when their babies are a couple of weeks old is shove a fucking tablet buy a seat that you could fit a tablet in or you could fit a phone in and let their motherfucking kids sit there and watch the motherfucking TV all fucking day. That's the time that we live in. That's what we live in. Parents are not really teaching their motherfucking kids. TV is teaching their kids. Okay? For real. Right. So if you're gonna hold the child accountable, you have to hold the parents accountable for their actions to an extent. But you got to understand there's a variety and a vast um instances and stuff. Everything is not what it seems. I feel that it's better to get that from the person's mouth than to get that from somebody that's doing hearsay. And then on top of that, I wouldn't even put no stock into what Jason is doing because he's doing it to be malicious. He's doing it with malicious intent. He is. Why is it any of his business what a black woman does with her kids? Nobody's bringing this up. Nobody's saying nothing about that. Exactly, Leandros. You know. Somebody said they're going to send that video to Tommy. It's not his business. Jason is just trying to get followers. And that's the thing about it. And he's doing it off the backs of black women. When is the last time you seen him dox a white person? I'll wait. Matter of fact, hold on for 1 minute. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I apologize, y'all. I had to go get some stuff. All right, so, all right, where we leave at? Munchie said, right, where's the collective outrage? Girl, they have outrage based on who they like. Annalena says, yep, anything to shut them up. Here, watch this. Boom. I see it all the time. Even my niece, and I love her so much. Books are not of this generation. Exactly. Different times. What worked back when your grandmother and grandfather was stomping in these streets is not going to necessarily work for you. Okay? Let me see. Munchie, he docks Curry, I think, but only reason he did that is because he hates Tracy. Exactly, and you answered your own question right there. He docks Curry and shit and called her racist for something that he's basically a fucking doing. That's like the pot calling the kettle black. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was so many women out here who agree with bad mothering skills. Well, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Annalita said, I didn't know his channel or anything about him, but he's been problematic as fuck towards ladies in YouTube. Right. What's the sad life he must live? But you know what? At the end of the day, and people don't see that. He's making a name off the backs of fucking black women. Okay? He's making it. It don't matter who. At this point, it don't matter who he docks, and people are allowing him to do it. People are allowing him to do it, so he's going to continue to do it. He's making his name and his channel off the backs of black women. Regardless if you like these people or not, they still black. If we can't check our own fucking people, why the hell you gonna sit there and let somebody else that's not even black check your own fucking people? I'm sorry. I don't watch him. From what I hear, he needs to be stopped. Yeah, I don't watch him either. I don't. I just hear about what's going. All right, you have a good day, Jasmine. You have an excellent day. Yeah, I don't watch him either. But I know a lot of people that got beefs with other people are flocking to him. Flocking to him. Flocking to Massa. Hmm. Adelina, he seems like a weirdo creep that just pounds in his keyboard. Girl, I don't know what's up with that man. I'd rather not know what's up with him. He's not in my space or my atmosphere. Munchie, I don't know Curry, but right. Okay. Carolyn said children are teaching parents technology. Exactly. And that's what people should be focused on. Everybody wants to be critical of stuff like they don't see this shit in real life. I'm just saying they don't see this shit in real life. People will get up on this platform and talk about people when they get caught in compromising situations and stuff like that. And I've been guilty of doing it myself. Do I feel bad about that shit? No, I don't. I don't. Because no matter what you do in this life, somebody always gonna judge you. Sorry for the typos, y'all. Autocorrect like to make me look crazy. Oh no, you fine, Annalene. Ain't nobody worried about that. Tracy is the biggest supporter and promotes him more than anyone. Let's talk about that. But at the end of the day, do you have any proof of that though? You keep coming in here on these troll pages. And thank you. I look at that as a compliment, honey. So your point with that was going to be what? Do you have any proof that Tracy supports Jason? If you do, make a page and make it known. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Okay? Anyway, hey Tessie. I picture him with dark oily hair a little bit longer than the bowl cut. Oof, child. I wouldn't even know what the child looked like. You tell him, Leandris. Because for the simple fact, they seem to think that calling me a big girl, that's a compliment to me. My husband loves the fact that I'm a big girl. Matter of fact, my husband won't date you if you under 190 pounds, bitch. Okay. So where do I lose? Tessie said, I don't know anything about him or what he was doing up until people brung him up. Exactly. And it's the same way for me too. And I would rather not know him. I don't want to know him. It was pointless at Madam. Right. It was. It was. Like how the fuck you feel think you supposed to feel something to make somebody feel some type of way? I get love doing in real life, boo. I get love doing in real life. I got family that love me. I got friends that love me in real life. Child. Tessie said Kwani always update us about what Jason is doing and posting. Why does she do this? Why does she make videos about what? Because it's content. Because it's content, and like I say, it's a lot of coons on this motherfucking in this sector too. It's a lot of motherfucking coons in this sector, and I prefer not to fuck with them. But she ain't the only one. Sounds like a winner to me. Leandra, you petty as shit. Annalena says, trolls, listen up. You get blocked fast. The only one who can see you in the comments is Madam. In the chat won't. Stop wasting your time. Okay. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about that too. I want to talk about that Carly B, Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. But wait a minute, hold on. Let me get through these comments. Tessie said, I warned and I warned about Sarah King, but the more I did, the more people showed him. Uh, Again, that's another person that I don't watch. I thought Q was pro black. Who is Q? Who is Q, Munchie? I guess I was wrong. Who is Q? Anybody that would seek the help of a person, like, this is not no racist shit, and it's not, because I have a lot of followers of different backgrounds and different ethnicities and stuff like that, and this is not nothing racist, but I just feel like if you have to go to somebody like him to get your point across, you weak as fuck. You weak as fuck, and it's showing. And Leandra said, and Tessie, I can't stand that clown Eva. I knew he was up to no good. Tessie, he's talking about Kwani. And that's the thing. But I don't feel no type of way about Kwani because Kwani can get up on here and call people nigga bitches. And I think that that's disrespectful as fuck. The way that she uses nigga bitches is not a term of endearment. The way she used nigga bitches make a motherfucker want to punch her in her mouth. So I don't deal. I'm cordial with Kwani, but I don't fuck with Kwani. I'll be cordial as long as she keep it cordial. Other than that, I don't fuck with Kwani. I don't, and that's just the truth for me. I don't. Um. Oh, okay. So let's get into this Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, WAP. Let me just say, I loved everything about it. I love that they used the old Baltimore house music throwback in there. I love all of that shit. I lived for it. A lot of people are coming after Carly B because I guess she did a collab with Megan Thee Stallion, but you have to understand one thing about Megan. Megan's whole thing is she came in the game not wanting to beef with nobody, and I can respect that about her. She never came in like, oh, boom, it's a competition. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than this bitch, that bitch. She never did that. So I respect her for working with a lot of people. Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, fucking Beyonce. I respect her for changing the game up. Wait a minute, Tessie says she doesn't like white folk, but always talking about him. She is another white person to me. Yeah, and in a lot of regards, Tessie, she is. She talking about she don't like white folk, but she'll go run to the white folk to get some information. She she just contradicts herself. She just contradicts herself, and it further shows her true colors. That she's willing to run to a white man to get some information that she never wind up getting. Like, the fuck, I can't with Kwani. I can't. Leandra said, me either. Kwani has some very disturbing self-hate issues. Also, yeah, she do. Yeah, she do. Munchie said they gave me an Alice in Wonderland and Willy Wonka animal print theme and dressing all up. Dress whole half. What? Leandra's like 100. Munchie said, I think Q is a colorist to dark skinned woman, and that is the sad part. Like, yeah, like, why the fuck? Like, you got to understand, the reason why we are the complexions that we are because of colonism. Okay? The reason why we are the complexion, and let's not forget, the black woman is the only species of female that can make the whole color dream code of children, from the whitest of white, which is albino, to the darkest of dark, like Sudan. Like the fuck, like people keep forgetting that. But yet every color comes from black. There's no other species of female that's able to pull that off. And if you have found one, please let me know because I'm confused. Let me see. Annalena said it would be hard to say no for real, but this was not a good look. There's a lot of P songs that are bop, but this was a no for me. The video was cute though. Okay, that's cool. That's what's up. Tessie said she doxed people and tells people their business on video. She's Jason to me. Yeah, and the thing about it, wasn't he the same one that doxed her and told and had all her business out there, but she run to him? Y'all don't think that's weird? Y'all don't think that's odd though? Munchie said, Tessie, she really disappointed me. Mm-mm. Mm. We are all creators of color, and my black is beautiful. Exactly, exactly. So why did she? If I'm not gonna let no motherfucking colonizer make me feel no type of way, what the fuck make you think I'm gonna let a bitch that come from the same family tree as me make me feel no type of way? That's what I'm talking about. She is Jason, Tessie said. Well, look, he doxed her. She went running back to him. And I guess they one big happy motherfucking family. Like I said, I'm cordial with Kwani, but I don't fuck with Kwani. It's a lot of people that I'm cordial with that I don't fuck with on here because they be on some cool shit. Hey Shan, they be on some cool shit, and I'm not with none of that shit. I'm not about bringing down my fellow brother and sister just because I can't handle what a bitch say to me. Like that shows character right there. I'm not going to condemn my brother or sister to be put out in these streets to be humiliated just so I can have a laugh and a kiki because I wasn't man enough or woman enough to handle them on my fucking own type shit. And that shit is weak to me. That shit is straight motherfucking garbage to me. And I don't care what nobody fucking say about that shit. Cause at the end of the day, it's so much that's been taken and it's so much that's been stolen from people of color. Not just black people, but people of color in general. And y'all want to sit up here and worry about how thin a person is, how fat a person is, if a person did this, if a person did that. Shit, half of y'all motherfuckers got motherfucking family members who kids ain't even got their motherfucking kids. I'm just saying. But you feel it's okay to come on here and give your opinion. Yes, you can have your opinion. That's your right to. But don't sit up here and act like that's the most ungodly thing that a motherfucking mother has did to their child. If y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, look no further than seven accessories to murder. That's why I said like people was worried about the wrong motherfucking things. Y'all not worried about that it was a child encased in two children that were encased in motherfucking cement. Nobody's worrying about a motherfucking child was buried underneath an avocado tree and a couple of people lost their motherfucking lives. Y'all worried about the wrong things. I'm just saying. Y'all worried about the wrong things to the point to where as though it was acceptable for this raggedy bitch to get up here and say, "Oh, I was her favorite." But yet you sat there and watched your siblings, your brother and your sisters and them be fucking tortured. And then one of the surviving siblings, you sit there and you make fun of him and you clown him and call him a criminal, not knowing that, hey, you came from that same group of motherfucking family members, one. And two, the reason why his life is probably the way that it fucking is because he had to grow up in a fucking household with you motherfuckers. But ain't nobody talking about that. But everybody want to be outraged for the most minor shit. And that go talking about Five Babe Daughter, and that go talking about Miss Pizarro and Goddess's Children and stuff like that. Like people is out here worrying about the wrong fucking thing. Do not know don't nobody else find it odd or creepy that a person that grew up in those type of circumstances is on YouTube showing other fucking people's kids, comparing their complexions? Nobody. Hey, Huggy Baby. Tessie said, where is she finding this information and who is giving it to her? I'm just saying, like, don't nobody find that. Like, okay, Bizarro was riding in the car with babies with no seatbelt on, and Five Babe has done some questionable things as a mother, and they brought Goddess's kids on here when her kids didn't even need to be brought on here. You know what I'm saying? She didn't display her kids. She didn't put her kids out like a side fucking attraction. But yet they on this motherfucker. Y'all don't find it weird that this bitch is running around posting people kids. And she grew up in that motherfucking home life and type of environment. That bitch needs help. She needs help. She needs good fucking psychiatric help. Possibly medication. I'm just saying. Tessie said she crazy. Yeah, she crazy. Machi said, yeah, but she was abnormal for that. Like, look, people worrying about the wrong things. Instead of motherfuckers worrying about how big a bitch is, they need to be worried about why they're co-signing a person that came from that type of fucking abusive, destructive ass household out here bringing people's kids that wasn't even originally on this motherfucker and be outraged about that. Seriously. She continued to leave it there. Munchie said, look on the bright side. 5 told 7 to take that community post down of Goddess's Children. And then she replaced it with Denia's picture. And what the fuck? Google Denia, bitch. I wish I could be a fly on the wall when you Google Denia's name and you see all those celebrities that come up behind her name and all those celebrity interviews and all the media work and social media work that she has done on multiple platforms and shit like that. I want to be a fly on the wall so I can see you gag. I really do. I want to see you gag. I want you to see, like, oh, she is what she say she is. Alexa, who is Denia Azure? Type shit. Please do it. And then she again, and then she put a picture up there that I put out there. You think when I put that picture in that video, do you actually think I was worried about how people thought that I was going to look or how I sound? Nice one, Amazon devices. Annalena said, "Oh my gosh, they have no idea how accomplished Denaya is." Exactly. Out of all of us, bitch, you would want to be friend. You would want to be friends with Denaya. Okay. You would want to be friends with her. And then somebody had the nerve to put on the post, is that a Photoshop background? No. She was actually on a motherfucking runway for a fashion show, and she came out at the end like when the designers do, because they were having a fashion show and they were debuting her handmade jewelry, sis. So no, to answer your question, that background wasn't photoshopped. Mm, mm. Denaya would never be friends with that peasant. Exactly. Of course she wouldn't, Shan. Of course she wouldn't. Denaya is making a living in real life. Exactly. Dealing with all types of facets of media, music, art, hip hop, all types of shit. Please Google Denaya Azure, and you'll pull up that fashion show where she was debuting her jewelry as well, old girl, if you want to. I'm just saying. Go ahead and make a liar out of me, cause bitch, I know it's there. Mm, mm. The countless of interviews that she's had with Erica Porter. If you don't know who Erica Porter is, Google Erica Porter and find out who that be. But yet you want to put Denaya up there. So what? She's a big, beautiful, tall, chocolate woman. And your point? Hmm. You let me know when you can produce a picture of her standing next to Bobby Valentino. You let me know when you can produce a picture of her standing next to the choreographer for the Broadway show The Lion King. You let me know when you can pull those type of pictures out your camera. I'm just saying. Mm. But again, we work so well together because we never seen each other as competition. We never looked down on each other. We never and that goes for anybody else that we cool with evil. We never looked down on people. We never looked at people as competition or somebody that we had to knock off to get our numbers up. Okay. Right, Annalena. Leandra said, "Who has time to pull up people's lives? Get out there." And then they turn around and say, "Oh, y'all ain't got no life. Y'all always up here on YouTube, but you always on motherfucking Google trying to find a bitch." Mm. Pull up, get out these in these real streets and stand for something. Exactly, and that's what I keep saying. It's so much going on. Motherfuckers got reparations in North Carolina. Come through. Come through. One of the killers of Breonna Taylor has been arrested or charged. Either or. I'm not sure which one, but go Google it and find out. I love the friendship you and Denaya and Goddess have. People are just haters and want to beef. Yeah, they do. But I mean, like, I don't know, girl. Shane said that Hexor is so jealous of other black women who are doing their thing. She is so insecure and she thinks talking about them or talking about someone's looks is the thing to do because she hates her looks. Girl, she not only do she hate her looks, that bitch hate herself. She hate herself. That's a self-hate thing. You can't fix that. It's self-hate. Okay? Goddess is talented with her nails and makeup. Yes, she is. And they try to stifle that. Just remember, a couple of months back, what nobody checking for Goddess. A lot of people was clowning Goddess. A lot of people had a lot of shit to say about Goddess. You know, a lot of people was like, "Oh, she should give it up. Her channel's not going nowhere. It's going to be trash." Okay. Fast forward to where she is now. And shit is, we all talented. And that's the thing. And that's the thing that we always try to put out there to all of our subscribers, whether you be a diamond, unicorn, or charm game. Regardless, that's what we always try to put out there. Everybody has some type of talent. You're talented in your own way, and your talent should be celebrated just like everybody else's. That's all I'm saying. We all talented. We all beautiful. Leandra said, "Get this Chester Cheeto looking ass man out of the White House. Dox his ass." Girl, they've been doxing him for so long, girl, but you know, money talk and bullshit walk, girl. Shan said, "All of these people are eating crow now. Shout out to all the talented sisters." Exactly. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. Not only our sisters, our brothers too. Regardless of what you may think about a person on this platform, understand their success does not depend on what your opinion of them is. You're only one person or a group of people out of millions and billions and billions of people. Real shit. But start valuing your worth. Get into, you know what I did for all my members? People that's members for me? All my members had the option to go watch Beyonce's Black is New King because I showed, that's the way I wanted to show my appreciation, because I feel that everybody should be watching that fucking visual album. I want him out of office. Munchie, me too. Real recognize real, of course. Of course. We all have something to bring to the table. All of us are unique and beautiful, and that's the best thing about it. Nobody's the same. Nobody's the same. And instead of fighting each other, motherfuckers should be worrying about learning shit from each other. It ain't got nothing to do with biting off of a person and wanting to steal somebody's idea. It's not about that. If you don't have that intention, then it's not about that. Munchie at Leandris, I want him out of office too. Yeah. Real recognize real. Oh, I love that you did that, madam. Yeah, I did that. I gave all my members access to Beyonce's Black is King, because that's what we need right now. We don't need none of this other meaningless shit that's going on right now. And I hope y'all watch that motherfucking movie again and again and again and again like I do. And know that you are some motherfucking body. You are beautiful. You are the reason in the pace that everyone in the world walks to. No matter what shade of brown or black you are. No matter what background or dialect you come from. It don't matter. We all beautiful. We all family. From the black Cubans to the black Japanese to the black Chinese to the Polynesians to the Native Americans to the Moors, all of us. And y'all need to understand. And please, can people cut out? Side note, Can people please cut out keep saying that Beyonce's Black is King is demonic? It's nothing demonic about that video, that movie. That whole movie is a tribute to the to the Orishas, different African Orishas. That's it. It's not double worshiping, none of that. It's not. It's our African culture. It only looks like double worshiping because we were taught to see that as double worshiping. People, her walking around with a long ass pipe and horns on our head. That's nothing demonic about that. That's your African roots. That's your heritage. Y'all better tap in. That's the only thing I'm saying to you. Tap, tap, tap in. The Most High don't make mistakes. Remember that. Even when they created seven and Kwani, the Most High don't make mistakes. Everybody has a purpose. It's a tribute to Mother Africa, exactly. It sure is. Ain't nothing demonic about that. Ain't nothing demonic. It's not. It's truly not. But I mean, I hope to update y'all. I had a procedure done yesterday, and that's one of the things that I've been doing while I've been off of here. I had a procedure done yesterday, so like my throat is a little bit stressed, more so than usual. Um, I hope to update y'all when everything comes together because I have an announcement, but I don't want to jump the gun and announce it to y'all before I get the green light. You know what I mean? Shane, I think you already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I gotta go at Madam. Love you. I'm about to get out of here. Love you too, Annalena. The Native Americans have similar rituals as African Americans. Yeah, they do. Hey, Shakira, baby. How you doing? Yeah, but I don't want to announce anything right now until I get the green light and we can get this rolling. And I will definitely let y'all be a part of that because I appreciate every last one of you. Yeah, I just want y'all to know that y'all somebody and know that you all worth everything that the Most High set out for you to be. And you just gotta follow your own path and fuck these haters because that type of shit is what made a hater. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me say it like this. Wait a minute, hold on. Cause that type of shit don't phase a player. This type of shit is what made a hater. And that's why the fuck Seven mad right motherfucking now. Because this fat bitch got underneath of your skin. Deal with it. Love y'all.